Today, on Be Something Wonderful, how to manifest it anyway, despite chronic 3D conditions. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, welcome back. Such a big video this morning. I want to talk about this first-time client who I met with yesterday, who said this year she discovered the channel around January 2023, earlier this year. And she has binge watched the channel since the beginning of the year. She says she's watched hundreds and hundreds of videos. She feels that she's watched almost all of them. And I believe her, because she was bringing up videos that I had forgotten about, and really powerful ones. But this whole idea, what she really moved to, and I've talked about this in previous videos, but that you can manifest it anyway. That your life's already there. That she finally got that it was always about trying to heal the chronic condition, right? The health conditions. And if she heals that chronic health condition, then she can have her dream job. She's been unemployed. She had been unemployed for months, right? Trying to get this dream job. And she also now has a specific person in her life. It's all fallen into place, and she said, Tom, I really get it that I can have it anyway. I can manifest these things without having to heal my past or feel better or control my thoughts or work harder or meditate more or fix my self-concept or get closure. She even talked about getting closure on past relationships or depending on anything in the 3D world. This is the conversation that we had yesterday. This is what she moved to. She says it's changed her whole life throughout the year, right? That as she looks back, she was in tears at one point in our conversation. I'm getting tingles. It was such a wonderful phone call that she goes, I am just a completely new person. I really get it, what it means to shift identities. She goes, my entire life is different. Those chronic health conditions, she doesn't even notice them now because she doesn't use the word chronic, and she doesn't believe there's anything wrong with her, right? She's feeling healthier than she's ever felt. She's got the dream job. She's got the love in her life. She's got it all because she moved to this place of, I can manifest it anyway. I can affirm and imagine it and claim it anyway. She was even talking about at one point, as she was imagining things, she was finding things wrong with the way she was doing the processes, trying to search for an answer, thinking that maybe the affirmations are too robotic and she's not going to get what she wants. But even then, right, she was putting conditions on something that can't be conditioned. Your I amness, that it's already yours. And so she just affirmed it anyway. She just claimed it anyway. She didn't care. She goes, I know it's mine. And he goes, it's the best Christmas gift ever, right? The job that she just landed, that was the most recent thing that fell on her lap. And she goes, not necessarily the dream job, though that's big, or the love, the SP that she met, or the health issues going away, right? But rather her awareness and conviction that she can manifest, hear this, and what she desires and create the life she wants anyway. Because I am the way. I loved it. She said that, because I am the way, right? She's in this new identity, right? She's no longer trying to get the conditions just right before giving herself permission to move into that new identity and have the life that she wants, right? Because God already said yes. She brought up a video where, I think there was a video where God always says yes. I don't remember it. I remember the title, but I don't remember the specific video. Remember, God does always say yes, but you've got to now say yes and allow it, right? It's not about any of this stuff. Wow, this is powerful. That's the power, though, of imagining, affirming, claiming it anyway. Even if you think you're forcing it, even if you think it's robotic, manifest it anyway, do it anyway. You get to decide, right? It's God being God. That's what affirming is. That's what claiming your reality is. That's what imagining it is. That's what saying yes to everything you want. That's God being God. I am who I am. right? I am who and what I say I am because I am already all that is. That's God being God. God knows God is all that is. So it's saying, yes, I accept the truth of who I am anyway, despite the thoughts and feelings of unworthiness, regardless of the perceived past hurts, in spite of the conditions and the awareness and the appearances to the contrary, despite the chronic conditions, right? And remember, it was her refusal to believe it, a refusal to believe that she can just have it, that she's got to fix things, she's got to do the affirmations just right, she's got to fix the chronic conditions in her life before she can give herself permission to be that person she already is, to have those things that she already has, right? And she was talking about that. I'm now willing to believe, despite the emotional complexes. I think I mentioned this in a video about emotional complexes, and that Vadim Zeland also mentions that. So she used that word. So she goes, I've created and I carry from the past, or from the doubt and anxiety about the future. She's no longer worried about the future. She's no longer carrying the anxieties, the doubts, or the emotional baggage from the past, because she knows she's in the now moment where she claims it all and lives it all. It's her experience. This is powerful, guys. So thoughts and feelings and conditions are never a problem. They're never the problem. And there's never a problem anyway. It's your thought it's your thought that's who you are. It's not the thoughts and feelings and the conditions they're never the problem. It's the thought that you have. It's the second thought you have. That's who you are, that you identify with that as who you are, that you have to do something about them, or you won't get what you want, or you can't create the life that you want. And when you do that, when you identify with them, and you have that thought, I've got to fix those things before I can have what I want, you create the experience of a problem that needs to be solved. You create the experience of conditions that have to be met before you can declare and have everything you want. Do nothing with your changing thoughts and feelings. Do nothing with the changing conditions. Imagine, affirm, and create and claim it anyway, right? Say yes anyway. You'll never be healed enough or worthy enough or spiritually enlightened enough while participating in the 3D experience of separation and limitation. Hear this. This is something that we talked about, that you really got it, that you're never going to be worthy enough, good enough, healed enough, spiritually enlightened enough. Well, you're having a 3D experience, so just enjoy the 3D experience and claim you're good anyway. Wow, that's powerful. Right? Neville Goddard says, when I speak of feeling, I do not mean emotion, but the acceptance of the fact that the desire is fulfilled. That's what we're talking about where she moved to. It's not about the emotional complexes or the outer conditions or the appearances or other people. It's about you accepting the fact that you are fulfilled and claiming it and saying yes to God now. It's not even about changing yourself, although we use that term. Right? Changing yourself. It's really about remembering and discovering who you really are. This is really what she got to. She goes, it was really, Tom, it was a year of discovering and remembering who I am, as you've said in your videos. So I love that. Remembering and discovering who you really are. Those were her words. I've said them before, I'm sure, in different ways. But I love the way she talked about that. She's not trying to change anything. It's about revealing and remembering and discovering who you really are. That was the Christmas gift that she said was the big one. Right? It wasn't about, it later doesn't even become about the manifestations. Right? Yes, of course. You're always manifesting. You're always shifting realities. That's the gift of discovering, remembering who you really are. That's powerful. And it's not about even raising your vibration. We get into that discussion. That would assume that you have a low, that your vibration can be low. It's not really about that. You already have a core vibration. You're source energy. You're pure spirit having a physical experience, right? So you're revealing it. You're allowing it to be known. That's really what's happening there. Yes, I know spiritual teachers and others use that term, and I might have even used it at one time. But it's really about revealing it, allowing it to be known as a unique point of consciousness, your divine creative center, You're allowing yourself to be known. You have that unique core frequency, or in other words, you have a unique core, true self-concept, who you really are, that I amness. That's big. And so when you assume, imagine, affirm, and aspire to your ideal identity, in other words, how you're going to condition that I amness, your ideal, how you want to experience all that you are in this physical experience. When you aspire to that, you reveal and experience more of who you are, more of your core vibration, your core frequency, more of that true self-concept of who you are. And you allow yourself to be more of who you are. You allow yourself to be known, right? That's why I like to use that verse 3 of the Gospel of Thomas. When you know yourselves, then you'll be known. But if you don't know yourselves, then you live in poverty and you are the poverty. That you will be known as the Christ, the Son of the living God, as that I amness. Such a powerful story, such a great, in this time of season, these are you hear a lot more about these miracles. There's miracles in every moment, but I love hearing them this time of year. How to manifest it anyway, despite chronic 3D conditions. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, thank you. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for liking and sharing and commenting on the videos. Thank you for being part of our Facebook group, the Be Something Wonderful Ambassadors, at facebook.com/groups/Be Something Wonderful, for joining us on Instagram and Twitter at Tom Kearin, and for being part of our membership channel. If you're a member, thank you for joining. If you're not a member, check it out. There's a link below. We have a live stream, our 9th live stream, to be broadcast exclusively on the membership channel at the end of this month, December 30th, 9 o'clock in the morning, a.m. Pacific Coast Standard Time. I'm going to be coming to you live here from the studios in Las Vegas of Be Something Wonderful, answering your questions that you're sending to me at info@besomethingwonderful.com. Creators with great love, with great light and infinite gratitude. This is Tom with the studios here in Las Vegas of Be Something Wonderful. Until next time, see you soon.